YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It has been kind of a minute since our gender reveal, which we are so excited. I mean, we would have been so excited either way, boy or girl, but we are just like completely Mitch's all girl dad, and we have bought like pink everything. I will have to do like we have a nursery at my parents' house, but I'm gonna kind of get into that later in this vlog. This is gonna be like a life update vlog because I haven't done that in a while, and kind of like what's the plan for next year, what's the plan for baby, where am I having the baby, all of those things. And we just had our 20-week anatomy scan, so I have some updated pictures of her, and I will tell you guys whether she's big or small, which that has been like the top question, like is she gonna be tall or is she gonna be short like me? So I will let you guys know, stay tuned. But right now we are getting ready to go to Arizona for one last trip of the summer to see Mitch's family in Arizona, because that's where his family's from, and his dad is having a retirement party. So we are doing that on Wednesday. It is Monday now, so we're getting ready to pack, but we're also packing Mitch for Japan. So surprise, if you didn't know, we are going back to Japan this season with the same team. We re-signed with Kumamoto, and we're very excited for that. But Mitch is actually going to be going sooner than I am, because of scans and everything, which we'll get into why I'm waiting a little bit longer to go to Japan. So Mitch is actually going to leave from Arizona to go straight to Japan, and I'm going to come back here. So we're getting ready to pack, but getting ready to pack, you guys know, my favorite luggage is Level 8 Luggage, and I have all three of them out right now because I wanted to kind of show you guys the difference. I know in a couple vlogs back, I showed you my new luggage, which is the Adventurer, and I already had the Voyager, so I kind of like set them up here. You can kind of see them. So this one is the Voyager, which these were our original ones we got, which made us fall in love with Level 8. So Mitch has a yellow one, and then I have this one right here, which is like a blue one. It's super cute. It's the Celadon color wave. They are 30 inches tall, so like, I mean, they come up to like here on me, but for Mitch, his favorite part about them is that the handlebar comes up so high, and he's super tall, so he does not have to like bend down with the luggage at all. So that's his favorite part about this one. And then my newest one, which if you're gonna get one, get this one. I mean, these ones are great. These ones are great if you're going like international and whatever, but if you're going like on a week-long vacation, or honestly even like 2 weeks or whatever, the Adventurer one I have taken to Arkansas, and I'm getting ready to take it to Arizona. And this one is amazing. This is the one I just did like the review on. It has like the front part that opens on it right here. So you don't even have to, like when I'm unpacking in the hotel room, you don't have to open the suitcase all the way. You can just open the top compartment and get into your entire suitcase. And it's a little bit shorter, so it fits in the car a little bit better and everything like that. So we're obsessed. You guys can use my code addison10 to get 10% off any of your orders. They have a lifetime warranty on them. They're waterproof. They're the best luggage ever. I wouldn't tell you guys if I didn't think so. So thank you again to Level 8 for providing us with this luggage, because it has saved our life and we absolutely love it. And especially with a baby coming into the mix, having luggage that's going to last us and actually hold up during our travels is something that is super important. So thank you to Level 8. Okay, so life updates. So I told you guys we're going back to Japan. We signed to the same team. We're super excited. I think I'm just I didn't say anything right away just because I've been kind of nervous, and I think anyone could understand that, like being pregnant and then going to another country and delivering in another country and figuring all of that out has been a little bit stressful, but I think we've got it all figured out now, so I kind of feel comfortable opening up and talking about it. It still just kind of scares me a little bit, but we were kind of going back and forth, like, do I come back to the United States to have the baby, or do I have the baby in Japan? And actually the hospital that we're going to be delivering at is like one of the best for delivering babies in Japan. A lot of people will travel to Kumamoto for this hospital. So I haven't actually been, but we did know one of our teammates' wives had her baby there last year, and she had like nothing but good things to say about them. So that will be the hospital I'm delivering at. I will be having the baby in Japan, and then I will likely be coming home around the end of March, and Mitch won't be back till the end of May, which makes me really sad to talk about because no one wants to be apart from their husband, significant other, especially with a newborn. But with his game schedule and how much he travels and everything like that, and you need a lot of support when you have a baby, I think the best thing would be for me to come home so that I have that support. And then Mitch will meet me at home. So I'm going to stay in Japan from when she's born, which she's due in December, until the end of March and get her passport and everything, which I can't even, like, can you guys imagine her little passport picture? She's going to be so little. It's just going to be so cute. We're going to have to, like, hold her up for it. It's going to be so cute. But I'll come home at the end of March and I will stay with my parents again. We've been, like, looking for houses, which is another update, but, like, we still don't know what our life entails in the market the way it is right now unless we find something we absolutely are obsessed with and can't live without, where we don't really want to settle for just like any house. So we're kind of loosely just like looking. I feel like everyone's kind of always on Zillow looking at houses, and just like if something pops out that's meant to be, then maybe we'll buy it. But if not, we have a great support system with my family. They always allow us back into their house, which is amazing. And my mom actually is doing a whole nursery here for the baby, which will be so nice, especially when I come back in March and I'll have the nursery. It's like in the basement as well, which I know I'm like living in my parents' basement, but that's just the way life is right now with how we're traveling and everything. So it's right next to our room, which will be great. And there's like a bathroom down here. There's also like a fridge and a freezer and everything. So we kind of have like a little setup down here, which will be great. Mitch is leaving Wednesday, where we're going to go to Arizona for a couple days, and then he's going to leave and he'll head to Kumamoto, and then I'm going to stay here because with IVF, there's a couple extra scans you have to get. There's like a slight increase in, like, I'm probably going to say it wrong, but like something with the baby's heart. There could be a little bit like of a higher risk of having abnormalities. So you get a scan around 25 weeks of the baby's heart, that they just want to do like a full check, and I just wanted to do that here where I can like understand in real time and not have to have a translator translate for me. So we actually had our anatomy scan today and everything looks great. Baby girl is so healthy and her heart looks great, so the next scan at 25 weeks should be super easy. But that puts me leaving, like, I think my appointment's like September 2nd, but then they want to do another growth scan before I leave, so I'll probably end up leaving end of September. And honestly, Mitch has a lot of preseason games that are away, like he's going to Korea, Taiwan, and everything like that, so I'm not in too big of a rush to get there knowing that he's going to be traveling anyway. So it's kind of just working out to where I can get those appointments in before I travel back to Japan. So I'll likely end up in Japan into September, and then my mom will be coming to Japan December 22nd-ish. And she's going to stay for 2 months to help us with the baby, which will be so extremely helpful, and I'm so grateful for that. And then my dad will come sometime in January to visit the baby, and then he'll go back home, but he's working, so he can't take off 2 months like my mom is able to, which I'm so grateful that she's able to do that, because I have been really stressed and a little bit scared to be having a baby in another country. You can come in. There's Mitch. Go to bend down.
What's up, everybody?
How was our anatomy scan today? I'm kind of getting into life updates. So I told him you're going to Japan on Wednesday. Here, I'll scooch over. Wednesday. And how do you feel about it?
I'm excited to go back, but at the same point in time, I don't want to leave you.
Yeah.
So
I think that's our biggest battle. Like, everyone's like, oh, you haven't like said anything about like going to Japan. And I'm like, well, like, it's not that I'm not excited, because I am excited. It's just like now that we have a baby into the mix and like he's going earlier than I am, like I've kind of just been like sad about it, and not like sad about going, but like sad about like being away from you and then like coming home early, and then but like it's all for good reason. So I think it's just been, but he's excited to get back into a routine.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to get back with the team, get back going.
And we're moving. Yeah. So our apartment in Japan, we're moving to a bigger apartment because, like I said, my mom's coming, and then my dad will be coming, and I think in October, before the baby comes, I think Mitch's family is going to come, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the plan so far. We'll see if it works out. And so it'll be nice to have more space, so I'll have to do an apartment tour with the new stuff. But yeah, I was telling him that you love your luggage.
I do love my luggage. I think it's...
I'm gonna be... So we usually take 4 pieces. I take 2. He takes 2. But we only have 3 giant level 8 ones. So one of us has to take a janky piece of luggage. And I'm thinking it's gonna be him.
Yeah, no, I love them.
They're so nice.
They're so much easier to get around the airport with them. So
I know, it's great. But okay, the question I know everyone's been waiting for is, do you think our baby is gonna be big or small? Which I will tell you, I have already had people say things to me about my stomach being big, and you should not say that to a pregnant person, but I get it. I feel like I'm just huge and people say it, but it doesn't make me feel better when other people say it, but it's fine. It's for a good reason. But we are kind of taking bets yesterday, so we had the anatomy scan today, so we already know. But like on what we thought. And what was your guess? What percentile?
99th, baby.
So like in this thing, they measure her head, her femur, her arm, her stomach, everything, so they know like what percentile she is in for height and weight. And he guessed 99th. And then I was like, this whole time I've thought she was gonna be big, and then last minute I was like, you know what? I'm gonna guess she's gonna be like small, so that like if we have like 2 ends of the spectrum. What was she today?
98.
98th percentile. This girl is huge. Like her legs,
So long.
they're so long, and not even that her arms are longer than her legs. Not, I don't know, like in perspective, but her arms were like 99th percentile. Like it just crazy. She's so long. She's not fat at all. She's not a chunk, but she is long. They were like laughing. They're like, she's just folded up in there. And I think like they want them to weigh like 9 or 10 ounces. At this appointment, she's 14 ounces. I'm like, okay. So
a big girl.
She's a big girl. We got pictures of her. We're biased, but we think she's just so cute. Like, okay, wait. Can you see this one? Of her legs. These are like, there's one leg. There's...
Arm.
That's the other leg. This is her arm. She's like kind of hanging down. But her limbs are so long, and she just has the cutest. There's her little face. She doesn't really have much fat on her yet, even though she is 14 ounces. But she's so cute. And she's for sure a girl. They did confirm today that she's for sure a girl. So we'll see. I'm going back September 2nd, like I told you guys, for another scan of the heart and to make sure she's still growing. I have like something with my placenta, like where the umbilical cord attaches. It's like not directly in the middle like it should be. It's kind of to the side, but it should be completely fine. But they just want to like make sure all is good. But what are you looking forward to most about being a girl dad?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm looking forward to. I think, I don't know, just being able to raise a baby. I think it'd be so
Raise
cool.
a baby. Well, you are going to raise a baby.
I know.
Not getting to. You are.
Yeah,
She's in there.
Yeah, she's going.
I was joking the other day. I'm like, this girl is like straight on my bladder. Like just jumping on my bladder with these long legs that she has. And we get to the sonogram and she's like, no, literally she's like standing on your bladder and she's just jumping up and down on my bladder. I'm like, that sounds about right. And she likes to move all night long. Usually they're like, you can tell like when your baby's awake or asleep. She's asleep when I work out from like 9:30 to 10:30, and then the rest of the time she's awake. So I'm like, so good. I'm not sure she's gonna sleep at all. She's high energy, and she was moving a lot during the sonogram. But I think I'm most excited I think she's gonna be a daddy's girl. I think she is. Although I'm just excited to see your relationship with her.
Yeah.
Like I just am excited for everything and to see what she looks like. I can't wait. But yeah, I think she's gonna be a daddy's girl. What do you think?
I hope so.
You hope so?
I hope she's happy and healthy, but daddy's girl too.
Why is that? Like, the mom carries them for so long, and then they're like, Dada. It's like, okay, that's really not fair.
What can I say?
But I can feel her move around. Like, I can definitely tell the difference between her, like, rolling and, like, maybe her arms versus her feet, like, her kicks, which is really cool. But, like, Mitch doesn't have the patience to, like, lay there with his hand on my stomach for long enough. But I swear he could feel it if he laid there long enough. But, like, she'll give me, like, a big kick. And then I'll be like, Mitch, put your hand there. But then it, like, takes her a long time to, like, get the energy to muster up another big kick. So he hasn't felt her yet. But I'm hopeful that before he leaves, so on Sunday, because that's when he leaves Arizona, that you can feel her.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. If not, you'll feel her in Japan. But a couple of, like, the main differences that I am excited for that I'm, like, trying to like hold on to, that from Japan to America giving birth is they like really put an emphasis on the mother's recovery after having a baby. So I think it's like for just a regular normal birth, it's like 5 days in the hospital. And then for a C-section, it's like 10 days in the hospital. And from like 9 to 9, they take the baby and like really want you to sleep and recover. So I'm kind of excited for that, to see like the difference between like the care that we get, you know.
It's not like you've seen a birth here though, so.
No, but like I know in America, you're like in and out of the hospital after regular delivery, and like they don't focus, like they wash your hair for you, they do your nails, like they like do everything in the hospital, which I know is not provided in the hospitals in America. So it'll be interesting to see kind of the difference. But anyways, we are going to get to packing because we need to do that. You need to really do that because you're packing all the way for Japan. And then we're going to head to Arizona. So we will see you guys in the next vlog. Drop any questions you have for us below about Japan, life, baby, whatever you guys want to know, because I know I haven't done a great job this summer of updating on all these life things, and I kind of just threw it all at you in one vlog. So yeah, let us know what questions you have for us, and we'll see you later.